Welcome back to Gals and Goblins. I am your Goblin Master, Jared Vosswinkle, and with me, as always, are the gals, Lily Percifield.
Sawyer Cinderfoot, back in the tunnels.
Back in the tunnel.
But we're out of the tunnels.
I always forget that we have to do these.
Campbell.
I always have to go first thing.
But we already left the tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? We're back in them. We'll go back a couple of
I forgot where
It's kind of like when you rewind a TV show, like a little extra.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We didn't talk about this episode before we start. We usually do like a recap before we start.
Well, we'll just have to listen to the one you give in the episode.
Oh, will y'all?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Sawyer Cinderfoot, show feet, am I right?
Even wilder than the first one.
But that's actually a reference to what happened last episode. Because the last thing we saw is their feet.
Oh, yeah. I guess, you know what? My bad. You were right.
Shout
You
out
know
if
what?
you're-
Yours
shout out
made
if you're
sense.
binging.
You know what? Hell yeah, mother. Hell yeah, brother.
If you're,
Hell
if
yeah,
you're
brother.
binging, you know.
Or you don't.
Or you, well, that would be really like, it hasn't been that long. It's literally the last thing that happened.
I think it's time we hear from Campbell Duffy.
Esteruidon, home sweet home.
Yeah.
That's good.
And someone who's a little far away from home, Beans. Or I mean, Olivia Rose McCain.
Wait. I don't know which is which anymore. Means breaking into this castle. Hope we don't find Apple.
Oh, that was solid. Something that I was gonna say on the top of the episode is we've been getting a lot of new listeners, and so we've been getting some more ratings. But I just want to make sure if you've been listening on Spotify, make sure you check and see if you've left us a 5-star rating. Because if you have, hell yeah, thank you. If you haven't, why don't you click on that and give us 5 stars? It really helps us out.
Hey, you don't even have to pause this episode. You can keep listening to it
Yeah.
in your ears.
You can keep listening and just give us 5 stars.
You're already here.
You're already here.
It really
You're
goes-
on episode 54.
It goes a long way.
It goes a long way.
It goes a long way, and it brings us a little joy every time we see it. Every time we see that little number
And it lets
tick
us
up,
know that you love us.
we feel the love. But if you want us to,
If you want us to feel the
if you want our body chemistry to reflect that, if you want our serotonin to spike,
Okay, that's a better way to
like a little lab rat, give us a little 5-star rating.
If you want our body
If
chemistry
you would have
to
body
increase-
chemistry with us.
With us, give us a 5-star rating.
Oh my god.
If that sounds like too much of a commitment, you could wait a little bit, but
No.
you can wait a little bit. And by that, I mean at the end of this
why are you
episode.
backing out?
Wait
now.
for you as long as you need.
I was talking more about the commitment to changing our body chemistry.
Stop saying that.
If you
You're
want,
making them
I'll
uncomfortable.
say brain chemistry. If you want to change our brain chemistry,
Dead silence is followed both times Jared has said body chemistry.
Yeah, I think you mean brain chemistry.
What the hell?
y'all don't see
Your
the vision.
brain is your body. Your brain is in your body.
Oh, so you're defending him now?
Thank
No,
you.
no,
Thank you.
no.
What? You're leaving.
Which?
I had backup and now it's gone.
Killer.
Killer.
The Wicked references like started and they haven't stopped.
I personally, I don't see it into sight.
No,
frankly.
I feel like it was like a sleeper agent. It's like we're all theater kids. We're all already obsessed with Wicked the musical, and then the movie just like opened the floodgates of like now we're allowed to talk about it. It's mainstream.
Yeah, now everybody gets it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just trying to make
That's
sure that I'm
my
recording.
line. Oh, sorry.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, good. Can you imagine if we lost that? It'd be like the Wicked curse. Every time we talk about
The
Wicked, we're not
Wicked curse.
We're not recording.
Oh my god.
Okay.
If you like listen, hearing us talk about Wicked, make sure you leave us a
keep
5-star
tuning in.
rating.
I thought you were Main
gonna say if you
campaign
like Lily.
What?
I thought you say if you like listening. I thought you were gonna say if you like Lily, leave us.
You like Lily.
And if you don't, I'll know, and I'll cry myself to sleep.
Campbell and I
tonight.
did suck helium the other day and start singing Wicked, and it was pretty entertaining.
It was really
You guys
good.
never let me hang out with you.
We were at
It
work.
was at work. We're trying to get a little fun in at the end
trying
of
to
the
get a
long
little
work
fucking
day.
high going at work.
No.
Okay, anyway.
I sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Like I was like, oh, so they just sucked helium in the booth? They did that raw. Well, with helium.
No, I
I've
think
never
they did
seen
voice
any of those
changers.
movies.
What?
No.
So you don't. Never mind.
I know what we're doing after this recording.
Oh my god.
I d-
Alvin! Last time on Gal
Thank God.
and Goblins. A little bit of a hard turn there.
I was trying to pick my favorite Alvin and the Chipmunks song to sing.
No, you know the one that's like the. No, not that one. The one
They all sound the same.
the one y'all did a dance to. That's not that one.
I told the witch doctor
Oh,
I wasn't
it is.
loving you.
You are right. Anyway, last time
I
for
know.
Gals and Goblins,
Is it-
the Gals joined Trax's plan to infiltrate Castle Eldravail. After escaping the splash pad via water slide, they intercepted Trax's siblings Billy and Milo. I almost said Mayo.
We could change it. We could change it.
Milo being identical to the small canine being saw in his vision atop the mountain. They made their way into the city where they saw people praying in the streets. Also, they saw their own wanted posters. Afterwards, they visited a fortune teller, which told them great darkness is coming their way. What? Oh no, she was like Orlok. She was like,
Darkness.
great. I can't even do it. Anyway,
It is a bad
It is-
old.
I haven't done it in like 2 weeks, so I don't think I could pull out the voice. Anyway, finally, it was time to what are y'all doing right now? Y'all are tripping me out.
It just sounded like because I haven't done it in 2 weeks. So it's
no.
like,
Y'all
we're
are
missing-
no, they're looking around like the table and
I
shit.
haven't had sex in 2 weeks. So you
Like they're looking for like a bug on the table.
I lost my frog.
We're looking for a Dice Guardian frog. And I
Lost
remember
my frog.
I put it somewhere safe and I thought it was in here. And
Ooh,
is it in yours? Is it in yours, Jared?
I don't see it.
It's
Here
fine.
it is. Okay.
My frog.
Ooh, ooh, wing, wing, walla, bing, bing.
You should eat it. What if you just grabbed it and swallowed it?
She put it in her mouth.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Ew, it's wet now.
Well, she put it in your
Well,
mouth.
That's how it is in my mouth.
What?
Wow, your mouth is wet.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be
Jail.
hilarious though? If somebody asked for something small and you put it in your mouth and you swallowed it. I mean, honestly, might be worth it for the bit.
Finally, it was time to catch the carriages into the castle gates, but the group. But before heading into the castle, but before going through the gates, oh my god.
It's because Jared said but. It's because I think my water bottle banged on the.
I think my water broke.
Why?
Guys. The energy in the studio today is...
I think I'm manic because my seasonal depression has lifted. It's like I've been trapped.
Finally, it was time to catch the carriages into the castle gates, but not before seeing what appeared to be 4 of Beans' family members waiting outside in the shadows. And that is where we are now.
Yeah, the feet.
The gals are riding.
Pause.
Whatever.
The gals are riding underneath the carriages. Just a little reminder, the order in which it is Billy first, and then it is Milo, and then I believe it is it one of you in front?
Was it Esta?
I thought it was Sawyer and Marge.
I think it was Sawyer and Margie, and then Esta, and then Beans.
Okay.
And then at the very back is Trax. So you are all holding on to the bottom of these carriages. You see the feet of Beans' family members in the shadows.
I think he used inspiration to get on the carriage. Sorry.
That's what it was.
And you all pass through the castle gates. You hear a lot of the carriages that you are on jolt up as a lot of the knights or the riders on them jump off of the carriages. You hear some voices getting out of the carriages. Give me some perception checks.
18.
11.
13.
You hear the voices of. You hear one of the voices is very familiar. You hear the voice of Principal Pad.
Oh, what?
You know that this was the carriages from the Adventuring Academies. Like, Trax told you this, that these were headmasters from the Adventuring Academies. And it sounds like Principal Pad is just like, there's nothing important information. It's just like asking where to go. He sounds not as cheery and bubbly as he usually is. Sounds very straightforward.
He's alive.
But he
Yeah.
is alive. And this group of people lead off, you hear sounds of large gates opening up. You would think those are the castle doors. And you hear this mob of people moving into the castle. You hear the gates closing. And eventually the carriages start moving again. And the carriages take you further into the castle grounds until you smell the stench of horse manure, and you get closer to the stables, and you eventually just wait it out until there is no more movement. It sounds like the carriages have been parked. It sounds as though there are no more riders. It sounds as though the drivers are now like taking care of the horses. The carriages aren't like attached to them anymore. And you see from beneath the carriages around you, you see like Billy and Milo dropping down and like sneaking off into one of the empty stalls of the stable.
I hop off my carriage.
Yeah, we got to sneak. Yeah,
I drop down
try to
silently.
sneak off.
Try and follow behind.
Yeah, you all follow Billy and Milo into this empty stable. There's just some shavings on the ground. You are right outside of the tower of where Timanus Ruidon is, and Trax then comes in and then slowly closes the door behind him. You are all crouching down. It's one of those stables that, typical stables where there's kind of like the gates, and then the up top it's like more barred, so you can't like jump through. But so you could see into the stables, but you all are hiding up against the door of the stable, so if somebody were to walk by and look in, they wouldn't see you, hypothetically. So Trax is there. He goes, all right, everyone good? Everyone doing great?
I give a thumbs up.
Margie gives her thumbs up. Trax goes, all right, the plan, remember, as of right now, we're going to head into the tower through the kitchen, and we're going to make our way up until we get towards the middle banister. You guys can kind of see outside of the stable right now up into this tower and this massive castle next to you. There, not banister, buttress. There is this buttress that is like halfway up the tower that leads like towards the top of the tower. And Trax is like, that is where the Great Hall should be, which is where they hold their meetings. And we will climb up the tower, make our way inwards, and then find a window or some connector to the buttress and balance our way to the Great Hall.
Good plan.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Do any of you have? Can you cast Pass Without Trace or anything like that?
They look around, they're like, no. They shake their heads.
Hey, could have been good.
I can go invisible, but I think we should save it if we need it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really cool.
Thank
Yeah, you
you.
should probably save that.
But I'm very sneaky. Silent. Quiet.
right.
Nobody can hear me. Rustling about.
All right.
What'd you say, Beans? You were kind of muttering.
Sorry.
You see that like
I'm a little nervous.
the three cani have like started moving towards the tower.
I follow them, but I want to take up like the rear
Okay.
of like, I want to be in the back of the
Yeah, you can take up the rear. Everyone give me stealth checks. This is pretty low DC.
19.
19.
8.
You're all good. It was just kind of like, it was an open area, so you're going to sneak through. You all kind of get past this small open area between the stables and the tower. You find a doorway and you creep into these kitchens where there are some people working, cooking up food. Esta, it is starting to look very familiar now in the kitchens. You may not have spent a ton of time in the kitchens, but I would say like the smells are very familiar. And there is a doorway leading upwards that you all that leads to some stairs that you all can head up towards.
I go.
Okay.
Do y'all want to do anything else? Is there anything y'all are hoping to do, or anything y'all want to check out?
I think it's just make our way through.
Yeah, is there anything that we need to do?
I mean, we could grab a snack on our way through.
I don't know. It might draw attention.
Oh, okay, good point. I guess no.
We could get something and like poison it.
Who are you? There
Then
seems
feed
like
it.
there's going to be a lot of people
Then
there.
feed it to somebody.
No, let's just go through
Let's
the
just
door.
keep moving. Let's just keep moving.
All right, you start making your way up through this door and then up these stairs. You start climbing up these stairs and then you start passing floors. This is a very large tower. So you start passing floors that look like they extend
Wait,
into...
maybe I do want to do something.
No, I don't. No, but I do. But I don't.
I was gonna disguise myself as one of the cooks and like try to get the hot goss. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can if you want.
Am I still Gooblia?
Are you?
It says 1 hour, so I guess it's probably been an hour since we were in the.
I don't think, I think it's been over an hour since then. Like, you remember that they were talking about the sun dipping beneath the utmost spire of the castle. It's when the advent will happen or when the coming will happen. And, but the summit is like happening. Don't give me that look. But the summit is like, should be starting any moment. So the summit and the advent sound like different things, but the summit should be either beginning now or shortly.
Okay, well, if we don't have a lot of time, we'll just.
I
Go.
think we got a boogie.
Yeah.
And so you start making your way up these stairs, and you all get past some floors that it looks like, and Esta would know, these were the living quarters where her and her siblings that stayed there would live. And it doesn't seem as though it's habited right now. You would assume if there was a summit, then anybody of importance would be in the Great Hall already. You can take a look in there real quick, or you can keep going up.
Should we sneak in
To the Great Hall?
to my house?
Yeah. Are there any secret, like, passageways in there somewhere? Like,
I would say none that Esta. There would be some like maybe between rooms, but none that like
leading into the main
Yeah.
castle.
Maybe we can sneak into your dad's office, like, and like
That's
look
what I
on
was
his
thinking.
desk.
I like
you know that your dad's office is at like the top of the tower. I will say like it's not a bad idea, but and like just if you want to get information, this seems like anything you probably will not be able to come back here and have time.
Yeah.
So the time that you have right now is probably the most time that you will
Let
have.
us hit the office, right?
Let's just try it. And if we hear somebody moving, then we'll just turn around.
It's also like, what if we don't see anything else? At least we got information from office.
Yeah.
What if we die before then? At least we get the information from office. Sorry.
This is weird, though. I can't lie.
Well,
Sneaking into my own house. Let's go.
All right. You all keep moving upwards, and then you start hearing, you get towards about where the middle of the tower is. So where that buttress connects and leads up that y'all are going to scale. You know, Esta, this is starting to get to where is kind of like it's the tower's own great hall. This is like the dining room where everyone would eat. They would bring the food up from the bottom of the kitchens and serve it here. So this is kind of a large meeting hall. And it sounds as though there are many sets of feet coming down the stairs, not from where y'all are, but from the top. So from your father's office. And you hear, it sounds as though, give me perception checks.
8.
12.
That one.
12. It sounds as though you hear two voices speaking, but it sounds as though there's a lot more people there.
Where was this again? Sorry.
So you're at this level right before this like kind of great meeting hall area. You're about to get to the level. And then from above that coming down, there's more stairs going up. Going down, it sounds as though there's a large group of people, but there's two people that are talking.
And
I'll say-
coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll say with that low of rolls, you don't recognize these voices, which is a little insane, but I think from the rolls.
But we should get up and hide in the Great Hall.
Yeah, is the Great Hall the best place to hide? Unless what if big group is coming into Great Hall?
But there's like
Give me insight checks.
okay.
Maybe there's another room. 5.
12.
6.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
God.
a large room. There's kind of like no great places to hide anywhere, but at this point, it's kind of trust your gut.
It's your house.
Let us run up and hide.
Let's just run into the Great Hall and see if we can find things to hide behind.
Yeah, there's like tapestries.
Maybe a topiary.
Maybe big suit of armor that we can all smush in.
Or in the curtains or something.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
You all run into the great hall. You hear these voices speaking. There's a large, long table. There are like tapestries that hang down with the symbols of House Ruidon, which can you remind us what that looks like?
Oh my gosh. The first time I described it, it was like the image of the castle, and there's like a cloud and a lightning bolt and a dragon. I think.
Yeah. And what kind of like shade of blue are they?
Oh, it's like it's all very pale blue.
Okay, gotcha. So there are these tapestries hanging down. There are some tables around the outside. There are some like carts and things with utensils and bowls. Maybe some like bookshelves around that hold scrolls. Where are y'all looking to hide in here? Or is there like you can ask if there's any type of thing that you're looking for specifically?
I'm going curtains.
Curtains.
Is there enough room under the table that like you won't get?
It's like a huge table. Yeah. So I mean, and also like if people started pulling chairs out, you could probably crawl to where there's like no people sitting down.
Yeah, I get under the table.
Is there like a really tall bookcase that if I crawled on top of it and like laid flat that like you wouldn't be able to see from looking up?
It's a high ceiling, but I'll say, yeah, sure.
Okay. I want to climb the like tallest bookshelf and like go flat.
Did Trax and his siblings follow us in here too?
They are kind of like, what the fuck? But they like join you because it seems like you are familiar with this. So they all take their own hiding spaces. They mainly stick to like the tapestries and stuff
Maybe
like
should have
that.
told them they didn't have to come with it.
I'll say Milo will like hide under the table with you. And also Margie's under the table with you as well.
Yeah.
So the voices, you hear what they're saying. You hear a masculine voice saying, "Why would you attack her? Any chance of siding with us is lost. Take your siblings and flee the city. We are taking a large risk with Project Golden Sun, and if everything goes as planned, you may return. If worse comes to worst, find Esta, apologize, grovel, do whatever it takes to return her to your good graces, because she may be the key if everything falls through." And there are more words exchanged. There is the large door that connects to the tower opens. You hear a large group leaving, and then you hear some small steps going down the stairs towards the kitchens or like the exit of the tower.
So we only heard that one voice, but there were how many feet
There
did I see?
was like a feminine voice speaking with that masculine voice who was like trying to explain themselves.
But it was just them two. What about the big group that we heard?
You didn't hear any voices from that big group.
But they still
But we
passed
saw their
through,
feet?
right?
Yeah, I'll say you saw their feet. You saw it looked as though there was several sets of boots with cloaks. There was, from the voice, you saw that there was a long pale blue cloak, and you saw there was one set of large armored boots
Okay.
towards the back of the group.
Kurd's replacement.
Yeah,
Or Kurd.
Well, you know also that there were two assigned knights. You know that the knights were Kurd and Schmear.
Schmear.
And who could forget? Okay, so we see one big pair of boots, but it all looks like
Okay.
Ruidon boots. It doesn't look like any other faction.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
probably my dad and Finna, and then
And like his
probably- and, like, a guard.
advisors
Melda.
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were like more than like, it looks like it was just your siblings. Like
Yeah.
a group left with him. You can assume that a Schmear and then like your father's advisors and
Yeah.
researchers went with him towards
Okay.
the summit.
So are they all gone and we can continue up the tower?
It does appear that way. And then, but Trax comes out and is like, "Hey, so this is where we're trying to get up into the Great Hall."
Yeah, you can go ahead, but we're gonna go upstairs.
Yeah.
We're just gonna see.
We've got-
It's like a separate thing.
Oh,
There might be some information that we can get up there.
okay.
You can come
So
if you
this
want, or
is-
you can. We don't want to like drag you into our thing.
we're kind of, I guess we kind of weren't like super tied together on this whole thing. So,
Yeah, you guys go do your own thing, and we'll do our thing. We'll meet up later.
okay.
Yeah, do we want like a rendezvous point?
This little bridge that connects, or like,
Bridge could be good. I
Yeah,
mean,
we can meet you at the end of the bridge.
yeah, okay, that would be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
y'all can come. I mean, I don't want it to be like we're like kicking you.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know what the timeline is.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
We're going to
go
try to
ahead.
pursue our,
That way,
Yeah,
like
you-
if we miss the beginning, you can fill us in on like what happened.
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
You go in. You get drinks and snacks.
Yeah.
You go in.
We won't drag y'all behind.
We'll try
park
to
the
save a
car.
seat. Yeah, we'll save a seat.
We'll drop you off here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can save a seat and then
Okay.
you all.
Okay. Yeah. Save us a seat.
Okay, they split off, and there is kind of this like window you see that Esta, leads out to the Golden Garden, which is this very large plot of garden that there's a door to it, but it's been locked and you've never gone out there. It's a dead garden. It's pretty old. You've never seen anyone go out there. And it is attached to a tower that only connects to the Ruidon Tower. It's a smaller tower, but it's between them is this large garden. And you see that the buttress that they are talking about connects to that garden. So they hop out this window, go into the garden, and then you see them start climbing up this buttress towards the top of the castle. Do you want to continue upstairs?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Margie pulls on Sawyer's arm and is like, hey, is this the best thing to be doing with her time right now?
There could be valuable information on Timonus's desk. That's what we're looking for.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I would like to go in there, but I'm sticking with you.
It's also that the scariest place for you to be, Margie, is in there, so might not be bad if we're looking for information elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because this will be the least. Nobody is thinking that we will break into here, yes?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to tell you that they're trying to get you, but they are trying to get you.
No, I know.
But I know you know. I know you.
Yeah.
I think I need to tell you that they're trying to get you.
No, you don't. Actually, you didn't need it.
Okay, Esther, what do you have to add?
I just want to go to my desk.
Okay.
All right. You all start making your way up these stairs until you reach the office of Timonus of Stormbreak. You see it is a large, ornate door with essentially the story that Esta had been told, telling the story of the blue dragon being betrayed by the red dragon, how the blue dragon was ruling, and then the conquering of the blue dragon, how the blue dragon now is the power of the Ruidon family. And the door, there's no locking mechanism on the door. You all walk into the room. You see a massive circular room on top of this tower, high ceiling. You see there are different types of artifacts and items scattered throughout the room on these pedestals. You see there are many windows around the edges of the room that overlook the city, that overlook the sea. You see, though, on top of the room is this pool, this hovering magical pool that takes up the entire ceiling. And you see these two large swimming electric eels that are just swimming around each other. And it is the vibe is pretty serene and quiet. And you see at the end of this large room, there is this massive wooden oak table with a huge plush chair. There is a quill and an inkwell. There are papers scattered around. And yeah, you see these kind of intricate pieces. And if you can give me perception checks if you want to look into them.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This place is definitely bugged, right?
Probably.
So he's gonna see that we were here even if he doesn't see it until after we're gone.
Yeah.
But my amulet, does it block against all scrying?
Yeah, you are not allowed to be scryed.
So I can't be scryed on by anyone. But if I take it off, I want to give it to you, Esta, but if I take it off, then Felicity will see me. I got a nat 1, I'm gonna reroll.
I got a 16.
What was this, perception?
11.
I got a 13.
What do my cat eyes see?
I can't believe we made all such low wisdom characters for an
I don't
audio
know what you're
podcast.
talking about. I have good perception.
And you also rolled the highest, so I respect that. I put some respect on your name.
You look around, you see specifically on this pedestal, you see a ring with a blue jewel. You see this cloak on this mannequin. You see a small bag, and then you see a helm that is shimmering with this strange energy. It appears as though Esta, your father, told you, like, stress, like, do not touch anything in this room. And you see that there are a lot of like paper scattered on the ground. Like there is like a trash can, and there are like papers in the trash can. Is there anything specifically you want to look for?
I want to open up my locket and ask Theodric, like, do you recognize any of these items and would they be useful?
Theodric looks at them and he's like, oh, yeah, yes, there are. I do know some of these. This little ring over here is a ring of water breathing. This bag over here is a bag of beans, which I believe sprouts some sort of
I'm in there?
magical. No, beans, you are not inside of there. I don't even know if you can hear me. Actually, I guess you can because I'm talking through
I've talked
the
to
mirror.
FaceTiming.
Yeah, we're FaceTiming right now.
You can breathe water on people and then electrocute them.
No, I think
It means that you can breathe underwater, Sawyer.
shit. But maybe you can jump into this eel pit and swim up.
Yeah. And what about the cloak and the helm? Or what do the beans do?
Let me look them up.
Back to the beans.
Well, I can
Is the
fight
pool of
really
eels like it
well.
goes straight up into the ceiling? Like it just continues the water?
That is what I
Like you
pictured.
can swim up in there? Is it like a shallow pool?
What was the question?
Like the eels, does it just keep going up and up and up and it's water?
It's like, so imagine like a domed roof that's like a pool upside down.
But like is there
Above.
like
It's
another
like a glass
level?
ceiling and then water?
No, it's like water is like,
like magic.
free roam.
Water is just
Yeah.
floating in the air.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like,
so you could
it is like
swim through the
encased.
water and past the eels. Is there another tower, a secret tower that we get to?
No, that's like the top of the tower.
Well, you could still
Likely
just swim
story.
around. You could
So
still
essentially,
just swim
like,
around with
I
them.
think
imagine a
eels-
cone.
eels
Imagine
are
a cone.
guarding-
The water has filled that cone. Flip that
Yeah.
cone upside down,
Yeah.
Blizzard style, Dairy Queen. That water is still in there.
Blizzard style Dairy
No,
Queen.
the eels
should
are
Dairy Queen.
guarding something. We
And-
have to swim up there.
Theodrix is like, wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done.
Oh,
So
sorry,
the,
sorry.
the bag
sorry
of
to
beans,
interrupt.
it's kind of like a random thing where you don't know what's going to happen, but
Grab them.
some shit happens. And then
I get the beans.
this helm is a helm of invisibility, but it appears to have some type of curse on it.
Shit.
I'm not sure what
Should
it
we
is.
put it on?
Beans. If anyone, you should not be throwing cursed items on.
Here, beans, how about you take these?
Did we get that necklace off you? Yeah, we did.
Your namesake.
Yeah, that was my birthright.
I give
Whatever.
beans the beans. It feels right.
I put the beans in my skin pocket.
So you grab the bag of beans?
well
Yeah.
for beans.
Okay, so you grab the bag of beans.
Oh, wait.
Oh shit.
Did we consider that maybe there was an alarm
bugged.
system?
So,
You grab the bag of beans. As you grab them, you immediately feel your body gravity reverses and throws you. I will say,
I'm placing blame on someone at the table.
I'll say it's just you. You get thrown up into the water, and then an ice wall appears over the water, trapping you
God
in
damn
the
it.
water. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
I hope you're grabbing the beans for the
Actually,
big-
wait.
I got 19.
I'm gonna ask you real quick. Wait. I think you need to roll something real quick. Let me see if you need to roll.
I hope the beans were worth it.
No, okay. You do not roll anything for this one. And since you land in water, you don't have to like roll for damage or anything.
16.
Okay. We're gonna do Beans got a 16. Mm-hmm. Okay. What did everyone else get?
14.
19.
Image of you getting like
Whoop.
sucked up.
And I imagine we just go really still. And we go, oh.
I like to imagine that like you all are like looking at other things and then like back turned and then like silently you hear like whoop and it's like a splash.
We hear like a oop and then just like a little like a slight splash. We're like, uh-oh. Just a yelp.
Cooked.
How thick is the ice?
It is fairly thick. Like you're gonna have to like roll to like hit it and break it.
Okay.
It's tough that you're gonna drown right now.
No, you don't even know.
Couldn't have grabbed the ring.
Seriously?
We can't even throw the ring to the ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, throw me the ring. Not possible.
Okay, so Sawyer, you get thrown into this pool of water upside down. Ice closes you off from the pool, like from just swimming out, essentially, and you are good to go. Like, what you are first to go.
Oh, okay. Can I drink a potion while I'm underwater?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I drink a fire breathing potion.
Okay.
Can you breathe fire while you're underwater?
Yeah, you
Find out.
only have resistance to attacks on you. Well, fire has resistance.
To the water?
If she breathes fire underwater, it feels like maybe the fire wouldn't come out.
Well, then I just hit it with my bat.
Okay, well, roll to hit.
Okay. How much does it cost to hit ice? Okay, 12.
That hits.
Okay, great. And then the second one, is 11.
11 to hit, does not hit.
Okay, so one hit on the ice.
You see these eels are like look at you and then start swimming towards you.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, it's a 14, but once I see the eels, I get extra scared. And I add, I got an 8. I add my psionic energy. And so that's, okay, hold on. It's a 14 plus 10. So 24 points of damage.
Sweet.
This ice is toast.
You make
This
some
ice is
solid.
cooked.
You make some solid cracks in this ice, and next the eels are gonna go.
Oh my god. That's the eel.
How high did the eels roll?
Yeah, the eel roll.
We were pitched that this session would be like
Jared's
not
like,
crazy.
nothing's gonna happen this session.
I'm just getting attacked by eels.
Well, I didn't expect us to touch the beanbag.
Next time I grab it and put it in my pocket.
I love beans.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, next turn I'm
First one's gonna hit.
next turn I'm gonna use the beans, okay?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you might as well just start throwing them.
That one misses. But
What if they make
since
like
they're
a
electric,
like a fire giant and then like this tower
Perfect.
explodes?
give me
Can't explode another tower.
give me a DC 15 Constitution save.
Fail.
Fail.
Say your roll for the statistics.
11.
Here we go. That is 14 electric damage to you.
Oh my god.
But then
But then
one of them
Always gonna bite
gets-
you.
is to bite you. The other one missed trying to bite you. This one,
that loser, sucker.
he only does 4 damage to you.
I'm like clowning on him for missing me, and then he's like, "Zzz."
It's like cartoon style where you like go black and we see your skeleton.
Oh my god, yes.
That's
Wait,
all we
how
can
much
see.
damage?
4 damage.
Okay.
So 18 total.
And
Mark is
also
gonna get the ick.
give me you like can barely see. Like you see Sawyer go into this puddle and then ice like covers her and she like disappears.
God.
Like the last thing you saw were the eels swimming towards her as the ice covered the
Surely
wall.
they saw the ice start to crack where I hit it.
Yeah, they see the ice
I
cracking.
hit 24 to ice.
Also, can you give me a DC 14 strength save?
Yeah. Oh, it bounced up. Does that count? It's so freaky.
Yes.
I would say so.
11.
11. The other eel wraps around you.
Oh, get it off! Get it off!
So one of them is biting you, the other one is wrapping around you.
Do I know their names?
Yeah, I would say. What do you want to name them? What do you want their names to
It's
be?
just gonna be like, oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's fucking zippy.
It's
I
fucking
can't even say
bing
zip
bong.
and zap.
Yeah, it's zip and zap. It's just like, oh my goodness, the babies. The babies. Zip and zap, they're so big. Oh, they got so big.
Oh my god.
Do you want them to be named Zip and Zap?
Yes.
Okay, they're Zip and Zap. Zip and Zap are going
Fucking around.
crazy
There
on
was
you.
a third one named Zop, but he died.
Zip zap zop.
Zap died.
So you're telling me
No,
Zop are going
Zop
crazy,
died,
they're
Zop
going
died.
crazy mode on me?
They're going crazy mode on you.
Well, they haven't
Yeah.
seen someone in years, I assume, who would touch time in his beans.
Oh, maybe Timon just touches his own beans. Ew, gross.
What the fuck?
Can't say that.
Well,
That's
you're in
just-
ice, so I didn't hear that.
Next
God.
is going to be Beans.
I guess I just want to jump up with my.
This is like it's like high. This is about 30 feet up in the air.
I think I could probably jump 30 feet.
Up? I guess you're a monk.
Or I can climb 40 feet.
Yeah, I would say you would be able to climb. So the way that this like reverse gravity is working, it is essentially just a cone that is like shooting up from the ceiling.
Just touch something and get up here with me. Steal something else and get in the ice.
If you were to reverse gravity and be on the ice, you would be on top of the ice.
Like I could jump into the reverse gravity cone?
Yes.
Great. I jump into the
sweet.
cone of reverse gravity.
You see Beans jumps into this reverse gravity, does like a flip as he gets flipped over.
And as I flip, I pull my sickles out from my back and kind of like like how people like put their ice picks into a mountain. Like I lock into the ice as I come up and I hit it, and I was trying to aim for like the same spot that I saw Sawyer hit. 17
hits
for 10 points of damage.
You see this thing is looking like this ice is looking very, very. You could probably fuck it up if you had like one more hit.
I'm gonna hold off, and maybe Sawyer can. I feel like Sawyer's not in extreme danger yet.
Gotcha.
I'm a halfling. I can hold my breath for hours.
Next is gonna be Esta.
I'm like trying to look into the ice to like.
Do you want me to just do something else and let Sawyer take care of it? Is that what you're saying? We should do? Let Sawyer get out of her own
Hey, guys, what the hell?
I think she could go another turn getting out of her own mess.
I got these beans for you. If you left me in there,
Don't you want to throw the beans?
if you leave me in there for one more round, I'm doing a bean, and whatever it does, it does. I'm beaning it.
You're doing a bean.
I'm beaning.
Bean him.
I'm going to assume that this has set off some kind of alarm, and my
Okay.
father and his guards are probably back on their way. So I'm gonna go investigate the desk with my turn.
I think
Sweet.
that's
Yeah.
smart.
Give me investigation.
I'm helping you.
I wish we
10.
knew but like, I want to know if I gave you that bardic or not.
But you did, and she still has it.
I rolled a nat 20.
She didn't use
so I didn't use it.
Oh.
Should I use it?
No, I'm not telling you what to. I'm not telling you what to do.
You do get something with that 10. All right, I need to send you some things, Campbell. Un cola.
Play Fortnite and drink cola.
There's this like new guy that I've been sending to Olivia who like throws this like big Coca-Cola bottle on the ground.
like a basketball.
Yeah.
And it bounces right back.
Yeah.
Dong.
I'll just send it in the group chat because that's the thing I see first. So do you find... No, wait, you got to download that shit. Anyway, you find 2 pieces of paper
Play for.
of interest to you.
Sorry, that was important. I said
of two, you find 2 pieces of paper that are of interest to you. It looks as though these are drafts of your father's letter to you. You see many that have like strikes through them and stuff like that, but these are the 2 of most significance.
Okay, so this. Oh well, should I read them now? You guys,
Yeah.
the 2 of you are a little busy.
I would personally. Well, maybe you're saying them out loud.
I would say read them now.
Okay.
Since you found them.
I mean, if the room is bugged, it's like doesn't matter if you read them out loud or not.
is one of them the one that you got?
No.
Or they're
so
both
let me just read them. Let me read them. Esta, you must return to Estea at once. You have duty that cannot be understated. We must tame the beast inside to ensure the balance of the realm. Storms guide you, Father. The other one.
Okay, I can see why he threw that option away.
Yeah.
He was like, stupid.
Oh, this one's a little longer.
Hit us with it.
It's so long. Okay, it's fine.
This one is like a lot closer to
Yeah.
the version that you read.
It's very similar. My dearest Esta, my heart breaks to leave you caught in this madness. I have labored to place our family in a position where it might endure, come what may, against the storms of this world. Yet I have failed in that task. I have been limited in my ability to protect my family. I did not wish to send you to Weaselby. There is much explaining you deserve, so I ask, please go with your sisters and make way to me in Estea. Trust not the word of those who would hold sway over the school, including any who walk in the shadow of the Golden Order. There is a plot to change everything. Lastly, know this, though you may feel as if your very presence threatens those around you, you are not a harbinger of danger, but the key to the future of our bloodline and far more powerful than any who would oppose us. Do not let that monster... Sued?
I might have misspelled something.
Do not let that monster...
Swayed.
Swayed you. Sway you?
Swayed.
Okay.
Persuade.
Oh, persuade you. Yeah, he is a liar and deceiver. Storms guide you, Father.
Damn.
Okay.
I love that Timon has spelled something wrong.
Well, that's why I had to throw
That was pretty
Yeah, that's why you
similar.
threw it
Yeah,
out.
there's a line through that. He's like, what is it? Suede? Sued? Suede?
I give up.
Or persuade? Is suede good for short for persuade?
No.
He's talking to Schmear in the corner.
Yeah. I don't know. I do not know, sir.
Be honest. Did you try to write suede as you thought it was like
Persuade,
suede?
yeah.
Let me bonus action Dragon's Breath real quick for the ice.
Oh, thanks.
Can the ice make a dex saving throw?
I think it fails automatically.
Yeah, it can't move.
Because it's ice.
Yeah.
Can't slide out of the way.
Slide to the right.
Okay.
Shut the
To the
fuck up.
right.
Both of y'all quit it.
3d6 fire damage.
It's ice is weak to fire damage.
Everybody crack your
16 points of damage.
I was gonna say, I don't even think it matters. You see this ice, after all its cracks and fissures, melts very easily. So here's the thing, though. You all are still... Beans falls into the water.
Wait.
We're still reverse gravity.
The reverse gravity.
And at least we're not drowning.
He starts screaming, go to smoke water.
I'm so sorry.
I can't swim. I don't know how to swim. Eels.
Next is going to be Margie. Margie, she doesn't have any ranged weapons. She's also going to jump into the reverse gravity portal and jump
Come on
up.
in, the water's fine.
She jumps up and she is going to take a stab at one of the eels. And
Sippy.
No, just Zip. Zippy's that other character you played.
she does quite a bit of damage to one of the eels. She like stabs at the eel that's wrapped around you, Sawyer.
Get it off, get it off.
She's like, and after her is going to be you, Sawyer.
Oh, I get out a bean.
You get out a bean.
I bean them.
You bean them. We need a D100.
Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god.
Hell, why don't you just take out multiple beans at one time?
No, one bean at a time.
64.
64.
So here's the thing: if you plant the thing into the ground, it takes a minute. That's whatever. If you throw a bean, we're gonna change the rules.
In water.
If you throw a bean and it's in water or something, and it touches water, it'll activate.
Yes.
So
like
all right.
a gremlin.
What number did you get?
64.
64. Oh, it's not like one for every. It's just like one. What the fuck is that?
No,
Something is summoned.
Yes! That's my favorite type of bean.
Are you on the wild magic table right now?
No, I'm
Special
on.
bean tape?
I'm on the bag of beans table right now.
no, he's on some other
The
shit.
bean bag table.
I don't fuck with the wild magic table anymore. I'm on some new shit.
Bean table.
Okay, so
I'm on the bean table these days.
what the fuck is this? Okay, you throw this bean. Where do you throw it? Where do you throw this bean?
So, Esta has just blasted the ice, electrocuted the ice. I come up, like, you know what I mean? Get a breath, but the eels are still attached to me. Margie stabs one. I hit a bean and, like, just, like, plunge it down into the water.
So you throw this bean down and you see this bean start to like grow in size and it starts pulsing and morphing. And then as it like touches the ceiling, it like bursts. And like it explodes and part of the ceiling of the tower opens up. And the water is still contained, like the outside
It's not like
gravity. Yeah, it
fire
doesn't like
hydrant?
shoot out.
No, a fire hydrant would be so funny.
Yeah, totally not.
But you see
so
now
subtle.
wedged like halfway outside and halfway in thing is this thing I think is called a bullet. It is a large monster and it is aggressive and hostile trying to attack you all. Let me give you an image of this thing. It's usually supposed to come from the ground. Huge mouth. It looks as though Bulette, this Bulette with this huge gaping mouth is chomping at you all. and it's also like drowning since it's in the water. But it's got these huge arms and these talons, and it is trying to like claw its way back through the water to try to attack you.
I think we could restart this session.
Yeah, this is a fucking mess.
It's gonna be fine. It's
So
gonna be
image
fine.
outside the tower is this thing
Just
like
its butt?
half its butt, its butt hanging out like kicking.
The entire city of Astea is like, what's that happening over there?
The guards who are being extra vigilant for the advent
Is
right
this
now.
part of it? Like, is this part of it?
Is this the start of the show?
They're just gonna think it's like the festivities.
All right, let me roll this fucking thing to enter initiative. All right, it rolled like shit.
Well, it's drowning, so.
All right, so Sawyer, that was your turn.
Oh, that wasn't a bonus action.
Oh wait, no, that can be a bonus action. That can be a bonus action.
Okay, so then, did I ever drink the potion? No, I never drank it. Okay, I just sort of, I just like start whacking the eels.
Okay, so you go roll the
out
eels.
of the anti-gravity.
What do you mean?
If you swim, like it is, you are being pulled down. So you
up?
essentially give me insight checks right now for the anti-gravity or Arcana checks for like knowledge.
I got a
of this-
9.
of this reverse gravity.
No, wait, I got a 10.
I'll say DC 13.
Got a 9.
3.
3. You do not know how long or if this thing will ever end.
We're so fucked. It's unbelievable.
I just wanted to give the beans to beans because they're beans.
And I hope it was worth it.
We gotta go back.
We have to retcon this.
Okay, I start whacking the eels.
You start whacking the eels. All right, roll the hit of the
Or
eels.
can I roll another strength save to get away from them?
Yes, I will say you're gonna roll at disadvantage if you're grappled by one, and you are. But if you get a strength save, DC 14.
Okay, disadvantage DC 14.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go blow my nose.
I got 2 3s. Write that down, Bandrew. Okay, so it's a 10.
I can safely say they stay on.
They gotcha.
Okay, then I whack them.
It's gonna be a disadvantage.
Oh god. Oh, okay. The first one is a 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, and oh wait, no, it was even lower than that because it was disadvantage. Sorry, but it doesn't hit anyway. Okay, second one at disadvantage is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Okay, 13 points of damage.
I will say Margie was attacking the one that you were messing with, and you're attacking that one. How do you kill this eel? How do you kill Zap?
No.
Zap! You know how like you're supposed to like get leeches off with a credit card? I like use the baseball bat to try to like wedge it in between us and just scrape him off of me. But then I guess that doesn't work, so I just like bonk him on the head and knock him out. I want it to be non-lethal damage.
Yeah. I
want to knock him unconscious.
You you knock it unconscious, and then it just like slowly floats to the bottom, and you see the bulette like chomps on the eel and like eats it up, slurps it up like it's a piece of spaghetti.
Oh God!
Might as well have just killed him.
Okay. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay, that is your turn.
Yeah.
Next is going to be this other eel. It is going to attack Margie.
No. What have I done?
Well, also, since it's its turn, everyone that's in the water makes a DC 15 con save.
Oh, to get electrocuted. Okay, I got a 10.
11.
You take 10 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Fucking beefed
And
it. We walked in here and beefed it.
To bite,
I can't believe you just grabbed it. And now we're here.
His name is Beans and they were beans.
Shut up.
How can I resist?
It's what my character would do.
the bite misses you, and now it is going to be Beans' turn.
So do I have an option to try to get out of the water?
You can try. You can give me an insight check.
Okay, I'll give you an insight check. Okay, it was a nat 1. What do I know?
You think that the best way is to go down and past the Bulette and maybe out of the tower.
Oh no.
That is like the only way of exit you can think of right now.
Fine, I whack the eel.
You whack the
I whack the eel with my sickle.
Okay, give me a roll to hit.
9.
Misses the eel.
They're all running right back up the stairs right now. They're gonna come in and see the fucking mess.
I don't know if it's worth using any of these things.
Don't do it. We'll get out. Don't use your key point.
Okay, I'm just gonna make another unarmed strike then, just as a bonus action, right? I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Not one.
You. Beans cannot swim.
happening?
Beans cannot swim.
He's panicking. He starts fucking drowning. He gulped in water.
What is happening?
Beans gulped in water, then threw up a little bit in the water.
2 years of work. And this is how it ends.
All right, next is Esta.
Oh my god. I don't know how to help you.
Esta, fix it. Esta, fix it.
I have like
Pull out an animal. That was a joke.
I'm gonna pick up like his paperweight from his desk and set it on the pedestal to try and make the anti-gravity turn off.
Is this what you were expecting us to do?
I wasn't expecting it to go this bad. I was expecting y'all to fuck up. I wasn't expecting y'all to make it this bad. I didn't expect that there would be another creature in here. I will say.
But you thought we were going to get in the pool?
Yeah, I had a feeling that y'all were probably going to grab something.
You should just throw another bean next time.
Oh, don't worry.
I didn't expect this fairly strong
one step
creature
ahead of you,
to be.
king.
I didn't expect this fairly strong creature to be in the pool
But we're
with
just
you
gonna
all.
we're just gonna leave him in the
Yeah, it's not like it's
Because
open range.
I made this encounter in mind. This is kind of peek behind the screen in the middle of the session. I made this encounter in mind of like, oh, like this will be kind of like a cool encounter and thing. You know, like the eels will be crazy and like they got to figure that out. And also like, you know, like this is the beginning of the day. This is a bunch of shit that's got to happen. Now there is a like strong creature in the
Maybe
encounter.
it's a good distraction for them to come up here. If we can get out before they get here, maybe it's like a, oh fuck, the water is, the thing is,
Better than we ever could have planned it.
Okay.
shut up.
So
Okay.
I want to take like his paperweight or something heavy off the desk and put it on the pedestal to try and make the anti-gravity.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
It
happens.
gets shot up into the pool.
It bounces off my head.
What in the world?
Do you think you can,
Coconut bomb.
do you think you can see where the anti-gravity is coming from?
I will say there is like a faint like glow around it. I mean, I will say, so here's the thing. If we want to go like this way, you try to like, I'll say you try to toss it in there. If you want to walk up to the like anti-grav, like the reverse gravity cone or like cylinder that it's in, you would get tossed up.
No.
It's like a faint glow, I'll say, that is, you can see.
I don't get in the car.
Okay, you don't get into the little cylinder.
Esta, get in.
No! I can't hear you.
Drowning!
Okay, so
My head's above the water.
I'll say like that was like a free action. Like you can still attack and do stuff if you want.
Is Sawyer's head above the water, or are we in the water?
I would say like because of now the ice is gone, you were able to like breathe out of the water. Like, and also it
That
was
happened last round. I like came up to the surface, but then the eel
Yeah.
was still grappling me, but then I killed it. But now there's still one eel attacking me.
and then this other thing.
And the Bulette.
Yeah.
Or maybe whatever you throw a bean for this next time, we'll just fight.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
What if we get 2 of them though?
They could fall in love.
No, I think they'll both try to eat us.
We'll see. Only one way to find out.
I love how you're doubling down.
I just want to try and investigate again. If I feel like if they're not fucking helping you guys.
We look down and we see Esta like rifling through the trash.
And then taking a moment to like read something and like put it back.
Fucking figure it out.
I go, honestly, I get it.
Esta said, anyway.
They're on their way.
What are you doing, Esta?
If I continue to investigate this room, am I gonna find anything else?
There is a door in your father's office that was a thing that your father told you to never enter.
Oh, funny you mentioned that.
You can give a perception check if you would like to listen in or do anything in there, but there is like a door.
Let me perceive that door real quick.
Yeah, you can perceive that door.
Olivia's like praying in the corner. She's
Meditating.
meditating, sorry.
What are you like that you think I'm gonna fail this?
No, I'm just very stressed out about the situation that we're in.
That's a 10.
You say you get a bad vibe from the door. You maybe hear some no, I won't say you hear that. You hear something. There is something moving on the other side of the door.
I think you should.
That is not directly behind the door, but is it sounds as though
it's another Bulette.
it's down the hallway. That would be insane.
Second Bulette entering the arena.
I think you should.
Bulette. A hot new bullet. What is it? How is it pronounced?
It looks like Bulette.
It looks like Bulette, but also I would assume that it's called Bullet because why would it be called a Bulette?
Or a Boulette.
A Bulette. Because it's a bull.
Because there's a double T, which means it should be a let.
I think this is a love story.
I think you open it because what if it's like an enemy of my enemy is a friend situation?
Oh my god, what if Hyperia's in there and she's getting changed? She's in her robe and she has one falsie on.
What else? I mean, should I just open the door? What else could go wrong?
It's her dressing
I mean, it
room.
could get worse. It is true.
No, it's total. That I guarantee you 100% that's what it is. Hyperia in her dressing room.
Don't listen to her.
I googled correct pronunciation for that word for this monster, and it says correct way is boulet. And then it showed this picture of him with a beret, a mustache, and a baguette hanging out of his mouth, and the Eiffel Tower in the background. Boulet. Boulet.
It's a boulet, and this is the city of love.
Shut.
Astea. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, Esta, do it. Hit it, Esta.
Can't open the door.
You do.
It can't go worse than it is.
Yes, it can.
I will say you hear a
No, don't say that. I don't want to hear anything.
You hear
I plug my ears.
a loud but muffled yell. But deep and that's humanoid.
I think. Okay.
It's Curd. He's recovering.
What if it's pork chop?
Oh, I don't know. Pork chop kind of has an accent to him.
But it also seems like something's been in there for
screaming in
a
an accent.
while.
Oh.
I don't know. Do whatever you want. I'm treading water. I'm so
I don't know how to help you guys.
No, I'm just saying, I can't tell you what to do.
What do you want to do? Just gotta go fast. I'll give you 10 seconds.
I don't know. I throw a rope into the anti-gravity.
Oh,
that's give you guys something to grab onto.
Yeah, that's
your
genius.
50 foot of hemp rope.
Yeah, my 50 feet of hemp rope.
I'll say you got some rope. You can throw it in there.
Everybody has
Everyone has
rope.
50 foot of
Yeah.
hemp rope.
That's what you
Everybody's got
start
some
with.
Everyone's got some rope.
I throw
does
rope
that.
into the pool.
Okay. I will say I think next is Margie. Yeah, next is Margie. Margie is gonna stab this eel again. This last eel.
Oh, save me, Margie. You're so dreamy.
She cannot hear you. She's underwater trying to attack this eel. Misses.
No.
Hits.
Okay.
And you missed the eel twice, right? Beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, she does some damage.
Digging up
I just
old
wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing any damage.
No.
All right, she fucks up this eel. It's not looking great for the eel. Next is gonna be
Campbell started dissociating. That's how you know it's gotten bad.
next
Not
is
looking great for the eel.
gonna be the boulet.
What do you mean? Is he stuck?
He is going to free himself and shoot upwards towards you all.
Free himself. That
he's
just
gonna-
like that.
He is going to. That was for flavor that he was stuck. He is going to
Be thankful.
launch forward
Still
at
drowning.
Beans. Since he is also underwater,
Oh, oops.
he will
Mean at me.
he will roll a disadvantage because he's underwater.
Make him go after Sawyer.
I forgot that it should be disadvantage for everyone rolling underwater. But
Too late.
we'll start right now.
I rolled a disadvantage.
Well, that's because
You were grappled.
Oh.
That was your stupid disadvantage.
Does a 17 hit you, Beans?
I guess.
Okay, he's gonna
This
hit.
time it does.
Oh.
So
So mysterious.
this is gonna be a significant amount.
I'm sorry for laughing. It's just really funny.
What else are we gonna?
I'm rolling pretty low.
What else do we have at this point but to laugh?
But just the idea of like this, like all this chaos happening, and then cut to like.
You get 22 damage. It's on the lower side.
Okay, yeah, sure.
This thing shoots up, like claps its jaws around one of Beans' legs.
Are you enraged?
No. Okay. Okay, I have half my hit points now.
I'll shield you the next time. I just love the idea of like downstairs, like empty stage, like really quiet audience. Like Lord Arathis like walks out in front of like a projector screen and is like the mic feedback is like it's like just him on a really empty stage, and then cut back to. It's him being like boom boom.
Hello.
Welcome to the summit. I'm gonna do another bean.
You doing?
Let me look at what the other beans do.
I just rolled this little tiny d20 from this jar. And I rolled an at 20.
What does she get?
I don't get anything because I didn't earn it.
Jared, what does she get?
No, I'm looking at the beans.
Oh. Are any of them good?
Yeah, these
I'm not going to tell you.
These would all be cursed items.
All the beans? Do you think every bean is a bad bean?
No, I mean every item that was on display was a cursed one. Therefore, all the beans would be bad because it's a cursed item. I think you should throw a bean.
I can say not all of them are bad.
I don't like the way he phrased it.
Not all of them are bad.
Actually, yeah, not all of. I don't think all of them are bad. One of them is hilarious.
I'll take
let's
that
hope we
risk.
get that one.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
I think they use this in Dungeons and Daddies. And there is a specific moment of like insanity that happens, I think towards the beginning.
I think I maybe know what you're talking about.
I think yeah.
WW.
I'll spoil one of them. One of them is Beanstalk.
Well, that would be fun.
That would be awesome. That would be perfect for the anti-gravity situation.
So that was the Boulet's turn. Next is Sawyer's turn.
I beat him.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Wait.
Roll a
how
D100.
How close are we to getting out of this?
What do you mean?
Like, what? Do we not have any idea how to turn the anti-gravity off?
You all rolled so low on your insight check, you have no idea what the best way out. Beans' idea is to go out through the top of the tower.
Yeah, okay. So I guess I see Beans doing that. So,
And Esta just heard a yell through a door.
but if I can get rid of this last eel, we'll stop having to roll con saves, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, so I'll get rid of the eel. And I have to roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, what happened to throwing the bean? I was excited for the bean
I
throw.
think
I'm
you
not
should
gonna lie.
throw it.
I'm not gonna. But I will say.
You
I will
said
say.
it.
I
Throwing
will,
the bean is a bonus action.
Oh, okay. It's a bonus action.
So I'll throw the bean first.
You want the
I
bean
want
first?
the bean first.
Okay, so here's the thing. I want you to throw the bean. That's just me because it'll be fucking insane. There is the possibility for it to go apeshit.
I think you should throw the bean.
If you want to throw the bean, you can throw the bean.
Deep right.
Worst case scenario, we have to retcon this episode.
No, we cannot.
No, worst case scenario is like we draw everybody to this tower and we ruin the advent one way or another. Like, you know what I mean?
There is a way
If
that right now.
Should I throw the bean towards his mouth?
I'll tell y'all right now. Things,
Another boule spawns inside his mouth.
I'll say things are not off the rails yet.
Okay,
The
so
If I open the door.
there is a possibility that things go off the rails because of the beans.
I think we should.
The beans are the way to knock things into crazy town.
That's a risk I'm interested in taking right now.
It could be a fun.
Can you fucking imagine if it's 64?
Honestly, it feels like
A second
Boulets.
Boulay has hit the tower.
literally.
Oh
my God.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Roll it.
I'm doing it, and then I'm gonna save my action for like based on what. Should I throw it down towards the Boulay, or should I throw it up so it's on the surface of the ice?
I don't think it.
No, there's no more ice.
There's
If
no
you throw
more
it, if you
ice.
throw it out of the
Stupid.
water,
Yeah.
it will just land in the room with Esta.
So you should maybe throw it in the water.
I don't know what to. It's two good options. Should I throw it down towards the Boulay?
No, throw it in the water.
Throw it in the Boulay's mouth.
Okay.
This will be like a roll to hit if you want to throw it in the
Oh,
Boulet's
I
mouth.
wish it was a 64. Okay, it's a 15.
Okay.
Can you? Okay. Can you,
I swear to God.
What is happening?
I just.
You
I
have to
like.
plug it back in.
Oops. I farted.
I farted. Crazy.
Don't plug it into that one. That's a smart one.
Okay.
Is it
okay?
work?
If you believe
This-
in the multiverse theory, there's a universe where we got a second Boule.
Okay, to determine
Wait, hold on.
this one comes with a coin flip.
Oh my fucking god.
There is a 50%. There's a 50% chance that this goes bad.
So I really.
The other 50% chance is that it, I think, benefits you all.
Okay.
Okay, so don't fucking beef it.
So we're gonna flip a coin. If you get a 1, it's not gonna be good. I'll tell you that right now. I would say very bad. If you get a 20, I would say pretty good. I would say pretty good.
Literally, this is our the highest stakes we've ever had.
The fans are like, quit fucking laughing, you assholes. This is funny.
Flip the fucking coin.
Just do it. You have to.
You do not want a 1.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm so nervous.
And just know, whatever happens is on you. You grabbed the beans, you threw the beans.
Let's see it.
I'm like scared.
I'm gonna piss my
I'm
fucking
scared.
pants.
Oh my god.
I'm scared for. No shot.
I have to quit. I can't do this anymore. Wait, no, I'm getting sick. The session has to stop. What can we do? What can we do to make this stop? I'm gonna throw up on the mic.
I almost threw up.
I'm gonna piss on the mic. I'm gonna throw up on the mic. Can we stop recording?
Should I lie? Should I lie and say it was a 20?
I don't think we're way past that.
You would have had to do it before.
I can't bring myself to do it.
What the fuck was that acting degree for?
The dice tell the story.
Spent tens of thousands of dollars on an acting.
So I will say that there is good news that it is not as big as I was thinking it would be. So here is what happens.
Could anybody else go for some ho-ho salad right now?
Shut the fuck.
So this is what happens.
You're not getting.
sip
Hey,
it.
actually, 6-month ban on ho-ho salad for you for this.
I will say,
A fate
so
worse than death.
you have summoned a creature. This creature, there was a 50% chance for it to be either chaotic good or chaotic evil.
Okay.
This creature will be chaotic evil.
Okay.
What you do is you throw this bean. You threw it like where the boule was, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll the hit to see if it like lands in the boule's mouth? Mm-hmm. It'll just be it'll be the boule's AC +1.
Okay. Is it my hit like dice?
Roll the hit.
my hit modifier?
You're unarmed. Roll the hit.
Okay.
Let me look at this thing's AC.
Okay, dirty 20.
Okay, you throw this in the boule's mouth.
Okay.
Fuck you.
What you see,
You gotta keep him distracted.
you throw this bean into the boule's mouth. You see the boule was chomping on Beans' leg. Stops, kind of like, let's go, looks off, like eyes kind of glaze over. Its stomach starts bulging, and then you see branches sprout out from the boule, busting open this creature, and out pops a tree ant. This huge tree monster, larger than the boule, I believe, right? Yeah, the boule. It's a little bit bigger than the boule, but I will say worse. And also, this thing is chaotic evil. It is like in this water and starts like trying to destroy everything. It does not like blow up the top of the tower, but it is now trying to get you as well.
Okay.
Now let me roll for the tree ant. You got a nat 20.
I think Beans is just treading water, being like, "What the fuck
So we're gonna have the
is
tree ant.
going on?"
We're gonna have the tree ant go first.
Wait, I didn't even get to do my action.
You're right. You can do your action.
You're right. You can do your action.
Bonus action, throw the bean.
What if you
Action,
threw another bean?
action, throw another bean.
No, that wasn't real. No, put that shit down.
Is there any way another bean helps us out of this?
I would say no.
Lily, put the fucking D100 down.
Okay. Action. Can I react quick enough to use my action to attack the tree ant? Or...
Yeah, I mean that was your bonus action. I say you can use your action to attack this thing now.
But I should also attack the eel, right?
Yeah, the eel's still there, and it still would electrocute you on the next turn.
Okay, I got a 19.
19 to hit the eel? Hits.
Okay. Okay. 12 points of damage.
How do you beat this eel?
Same thing. I just like bonk it on the head, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna knock it unconscious, and then I guess the tree ant like
The tree ant eats it.
rips it in half.
Yeah, the tree ant like is trying to swim upwards towards you all and just rips it to shreds. Gets Zop. I mean, not Zop. Zop's already dead. Zap was the one that was killed earlier. Zip. The last one was Zip.
Okay, so I'm kind of like, oh, and then like that sort of clues me into how this tree ant feels about us. So I'm gonna I mean, there's no way we can defeat this tree ant, right?
I mean, if y'all try to fight it,
Really?
yeah, you could probably beat it.
I was just gonna start climbing the rope.
Yeah, I would say the rope is in the water.
But I already used one of my actions as an attack, so I have to do another attack.
And now I'm shaking the rope around like a fish lure. Please grab the rope.
What the hell? Why are they not grabbing on?
I hit the ant. Oh my god. What's the ant strength score?
The score,
I want to grapple the ant.
it is.
Sawyer.
We'll roll against you.
Sorry. No, I can't.
Well,
I have to.
I'll set the.
Does grappling count as a second attack?
I will set the DC as his strength score. You roll, and I'll tell you.
I don't think that's a good idea.
to grapple the ant.
Lily, she's gone manic. I'm scared.
I either grapple the ant or a whack.
I put a hot dog on the end of the rope. Like, please.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, so the target has to succeed on a strength saving throw or dex. It can choose against me. Do I think that's a good idea?
It's a contested strength check. No, because what if the tree ant's strength is like 8 fucking teen?
But my strength is. Hold on.
You are throwing a strength like saving throw as well. It's a contested strength check.
I guess the new rules don't follow that. Like, there's the grapple description that I'm seeing like is different.
What does it say?
It says the target must succeed on a strength slash dex. It chooses which saving throw, and then the DC is 8 plus my proficiency bonus, so 11 plus my strength, so 15. So it would be a DC 15 strength save made by that, or else it's grappled by
or a dex. It says or dex.
Or dex.
Yeah, he's
so
gonna use
I guess that's the new
strength.
grapple rules.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't think I can. Like, an ant would have a really high strength score, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it can beat
It's
a 15.
its top.
I'm just gonna.
Here's the thing. It depends on me rolling. It doesn't automatically beat it.
Yeah.
I would have to roll. Do you have to roll? I think it's just me.
Well, I was thinking about just also doing an attack. I want to grapple the ant.
Okay. All right. It's gonna roll. If I need to get, what's your DC? What is it?
15.
15. I need to get an 8 or below for you all to benefit from this. So I'm gonna roll. We want 8 or below. I got 16.
Fuck.
You do not grapple the tree ant.
Okay. Does it roll a disadvantage because it's under the water?
Yes.
And you rolled a disadvantage?
I did not roll a disadvantage. You're right. I got a 5.
Yes!
All right, you grapple the tree ant.
Okay, I
my
swim.
God.
I plunge myself down into the water and I grab 2 tree arms and like pin them like behind pin them to themselves.
Okay.
I pin
All
them
right.
together.
That is Sawyer's turn.
Yes. Okay.
I did say that the tree ant was going to go next because he got a nat 20 on his initiative.
Oh shit.
I'm going to re-roll that strength check. Need 8 or below, 9 or above to beat it. Disadvantage. 17 is the first one. So this one we still want below that 9. 10.
Fuck.
He busts
No,
out
I
of
say
it.
you're lame. You're a stupid tree. And he has to subtract a d6.
Okay. A 5. So he fails
Yes!
that strength check.
Okay, so he's still grappled.
Yeah. And that was, I would say, his action to get out of there. Yeah, he does not have anything else. But the next is the eels, which are dead. So there's no
No,
electricity.
oh no, they're dead.
Yeah, no, they got
I
got
tried.
killed.
Sorry, I tried.
There's chunks of them floating in this water now.
Ew.
The Bule exploded.
The Bule exploded.
The Bule ate them and then exploded.
Next up is beans. So just the tree ant is alive in the water. There is a rope hanging down into the water that you
grab the
could
rope.
climb. All right, you grab the rope.
And I try to climb down and out of the anti-grab.
I would say like y'all are strong enough to be able to just climb a regular rope.
Yeah.
Like no strength check needed.
Great.
You just have your movement.
I climb out.
You climb out. Beans gets out of the reverse gravity well. Is there anything else you want to do? I'll say that was just your movement.
Can I roll another investigation check?
Yeah, you can.
13.
Yeah, I'd say like you hear more like behind that door, you hear like chains.
Okay. Nope. I guess that's it. There's nothing else I can do that will help us other than leave Sawyer to
I'm grappling him.
grab the rope, girl.
No, I wanted to make sure that he didn't attack y'all on your way out.
Uh-huh.
Really? Why else would I grapple him?
I don't know.
That's why.
Okay. Next is going to be Esta.
So Beans is out.
Yes.
You climbed the rope. Okay. I'm just hanging this rope in there.
Just do an investigation check while you're holding the rope.
Yep.
You can multitask.
Can I see if I hear anything else come from behind that door?
Sure.
From where I am? Are you kidding?
Our worst rolled episode yet.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
You don't. It sounds as though the noises are getting louder because of the commotion that is happening in this room.
Okay.
It's like angry yelling.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Beans.
Thank you.
Because he's fucked.
He got zapped.
Yeah.
I look like a drowned rat next to you.
Yeah. My poor kitty.
What the hell happened?
7 points of damage back.
And then nothing.
Okay,
What
that's
the-
my turn.
What? I feel like what has happened? What
What was going on in there?
What? I don't know. Sawyer kept throwing beans. And not me. The other type of beans.
Next is Margie's turn. I'm gonna say she is going to like grab onto the rope and hold her action to like check on Sawyer to make sure that Sawyer gets out of the water.
Okay.
But next in the initiative order is the Treant, who is still grappled. We'll roll with disadvantage. We need
Ian's gonna
8.
fucking kill you.
Got an 18 disadvantage. Got a 19 on the second roll. So unless you do your thing again, but even then the lowest was an 18. So he would still, even if he got like a -6, he would still be above.
Oh, yeah. So he breaks the grapple.
Breaks the grapple.
But that was his turn to break the
That
grapple.
was his turn to break the grapple.
That's fine with me. I swim and grab the rope.
You grab the rope. Margie is also on the rope.
Yeah.
You two, that's just your movement. You
Go, go,
both
go!
climb out.
I
You
help
all,
him pull them too.
Yeah, you all are out. You see this this treant is like trying to swim up out of the water, but it's still being pushed up against like into the water from this reverse gravity. I will tell you right now, the thing with the reverse gravity is once the reverse gravity ends, if you can get above the water, you can fall back onto the floor. You don't know how long the reverse gravity is. We can make more checks right now, but I will say like it'll be a free action if you want to make an insight or arcana or history, something like that.
I'll make an insight.
Yeah. Wait, history?
History, arcana, insight.
7.
8.
Fucking
Not 1.
This thing could last all day. It could also be done in the next 3 seconds.
Can Margie roll?
I'll say Margie can roll.
I hate this.
Or can Margie give me a help
I'm
action?
never playing team.
Margie will give you the help action.
Okay, 21.
21. You remember hearing in class that this will, any kind of reverse gravity spell lasts only a minute. And it has been about 20 seconds. Like, this has been a very fast encounter.
Okay.
It's been very, very fast. You probably got 40 seconds left until.
Are we all
this
back down
thing-
on the ground now?
Yes, you are all back down on the ground.
Beans, I got these for you.
I don't want those.
Okay, I'll kill.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think we should go.
Okay, do we want to look around one more time for?
No, I think we should go.
What about the door?
The door, like the noises are getting like much, much louder.
I
now.
think we should go.
You hear like metal scraping against metal.
Let's go. And
Okay.
Beans opens the door and runs out
All right.
down the hall.
Okay.
Beans runs out.
Esta follows.
Esta follows.
Yeah, I run with him.
Sawyer and Margie follow. You are running down the stairs. Do y'all like close the door?
Yeah.
Do y'all?
Yeah, I closed
Yeah.
the door.
Okay, you close the door behind you.
Yeah.
You see coming up the stairs
Oh,
is
no, I'm
like a
stealthing.
little like a maid who's coming up and she's like, hello.
Should I
And
kill her?
I would say like you would like be
Yeah.
familiar with her, like maybe not know her name, but she would like, Miss Rubidon, Miss Esta.
Book it down the stairs. We have to go.
Okay, should I tell your father? I'm sure he'd be glad to see you.
Fuck. God damn it. Oh shit. Go.
Okay, where do I go?
It's not safe. Just go down the
I'll
stairs.
just go down the stairs. She runs back down the stairs. All right, where do y'all want to go from here?
Go.
Go back in like the
Across the
main.
buttress.
Across
Yeah.
the buttress.
All right, you all jump out of this window into this garden area, this dead garden. You see there are some people now. It is like mostly dead, but there are just some like workers in the garden that seem to be exchanging some of the flowers out. And Esta, you know that like there has been like dead plants essentially the entire time that you have gone to the castle. But it looks as though they're changing a lot of the flowers and the vegetation here. They're installing like some topiaries, which it's funny because early before the session I was like, what are they called? Topiaries? And they were like,
what are they topiaries of?
They're just like various
installing topiaries.
Fantasy creatures like owlbear.
Esta, are they always landscaping during big events?
No, usually this has never had any landscaping done to it. This is the first time I've seen anyone actually on this balcony.
Well, maybe somebody else is moving in.
Oh. Surely not.
Can we roll like investigation?
Yeah, I'll roll.
I'll say, I mean, Esta would be the only one really to know.
14 now.
That's okay.
No, but I mean, like earlier it was all 9s.
We weren't meant to know who was behind that door.
We weren't meant to do anything important in that room.
So for the 14, I would say that like you, like nobody, just to like describe this again, there is like the Ruidon Tower and it is connected to this like large courtyard garden area with a lot of dead plants. And then this leads to another smaller tower. But this entire area has been closed off, and this tower is only accessed through the Ruidon Tower and the garden. As far as you know, Esta, this has been like a closed off area for as long as you could remember. Like you may have like jumped out and like maybe played in the garden, like hide and seek or something like that, but it was kind of just a dead area.
So somebody could be moving into this extra tower on the side?
Possibly, or like somebody is expecting to come through here,
yeah.
I would say. They are planning on using this area at some point.
Okay.
But yeah, and that is all you can kind of glean from the situation. It's very odd.
As we're moving through the garden, it's taking us to a smaller tower.
Yeah, like a smaller tower, but like
is
in
that
between.
Smaller tower connected to anything?
In between, it's not like there is no way to get into that tower. Maybe from the bottom, but like it seems as though this is the main way to get into this tower.
Should we go in there?
I would say like also there is like the buttress leading up like midway between the other tower and then the Ruidon Tower. Also, I'll say you do hear now some like loud screaming and tree inch noises from the top of the Ruidon Tower.
Sweet, let's go in the abandoned tower and find, you know?
We can.
Should we just go in there?
Or we can go straight across the buttress and go ahead and be settled into our hiding spots in the
see what's
grand
happening.
tower. Yeah, to watch the summit. I just think that maybe whoever they're keeping up in that tower, they like want the first thing they see to be the topiaries. Like it's kind of like red carpet situation.
Yeah.
Like maybe Hyperia's in there and they want the first thing she sees to be like a nice bush.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Sorry.
First thing I'd want to see is a nice bush too.
Hey. That's it. You're fired. I think my vote is to go towards the Advent. I think we have.
Let's just go to the summit. I feel like we've wasted enough time.
Yeah, I think our search allotment has been fully wiped out.
Are you guys mad at me?
No.
Kinda.
Margie speaks up. I will say throwing 2 beans was kind of crazy.
It was kind of like a 1 bean limit, maybe.
Yeah. I think once the first bad thing happened, I think opening up the possibility of a second bad thing happening wasn't the best.
I think mine is more in like just grabbing the beans in the first place felt silly. Oh, why did you grab those beans, Sawyer?
Because your name is Beans. So I thought, I'm going to give these to Beans.
Tower or big tower? Little tower or big tower?
He takes your hand and he goes, next time you don't have to do that, okay?
Okay. For the tower situation, I'll abstain from voting.
Little tower, big tower.
Big tower.
Okay, big tower it is.
All right, you all start. You want to climb the buttress?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You all, everyone give me dex saving throws. It's pretty low DC. We're going to say a DC 6 for a dex
16.
saving throw.
Is this like an effect? Because I have advantage on dex against effects.
Or I'll say like dex check if you want to do. This is just to not fall off the buttress or like.
No, I was just checking to see because I have advantage on those things. 13.
What did Esta get? You seem to be a little in distress.
You have a bardic.
I got a nat 1.
Oh.
Esta
dies.
slips and is hanging off the side of this buttress right now.
Can I reach down and grab her to try to pull her up?
Yeah, I will say make a strength check.
19.
19, you pull her up.
Thank you. I'm a little.
Esta, take the heels off.
I'm sorry. It's a stressful day.
All right, you all keep climbing along the buttress until you get to a point where you are fairly high up. And it looks as though now beneath you, there is this pathway that continues in a circular way along the castle. And there are doors interspaced every, let's say, like 20 feet. Kind of reminds you of a like some kind of theater or outside of some performing center is this large semicircle with doors that you assume would like lead into somewhere.
Like an amphitheater.
Yeah, an amphitheater situation. You do hear, like, it does sound like this is kind of open, like there's like something above, like the buttress gets too steep to continue climbing unless you want to make more intense dex checks. You could climb up on top, but it looks as though this kind of area is where, like, the outside of this great hall.
Yeah, okay, let's get off here and find a door to sneak in through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I like listen at a few of the different doors to see like which one is like the quietest?
They all sound like you hear one singular voice speaking
Like
in a
from
large
all of
room.
them?
Yeah, and it sounds muffled. I mean, you can give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. It sounds as though there are people on the other side of the door, but like it sounds the voice sounds far away. This might be the top of an amphitheater kind of deal. There are people on the other side of the door that aren't talking. It would probably be a crapshoot to see who's on the other side of the door. You assume if this is a large meeting that there are just people standing around. This probably wouldn't also be like priority seating, so you wouldn't expect to run into, say, Lord Arathis, like right there.
So they might just think we're like latecomers in the amphitheater.
Okay, everyone.
We can all put our hoods up and just try and sneak in.
Yeah, I was imagining like a different sort of, I was imagining like if there were big buttresses on the inside, like any sort of beams or rafters, that we would be up on top of one of those.
Are there any cats we can climb up?
I think we'd have to keep going up this tower.
Okay.
Yeah, you could climb up, but it would just be a lot harder to, and the risk of falling in and then making a scene is there.
I think we just sneak in here.
Can we stealth in? Kind
Yeah.
of like, but stealth.
You can,
in a way
like,
of just,
peek open a
trying to
door.
not get noticed.
Yeah. If you want to like stealth, we can like do a peek open the door stealth check that way. And then if it looks okay, you can stealth in to not be noticed.
Do you want to do that?
Or if we just open the door and go in with like a little bit of confidence, but with our hoods up, is that less like distracting?
Let's just do like extra stealth, peek in and see like, you know, what the vibe is. And then if the vibe is kind of like normal, then we can walk in like we're normal.
Yeah.
Beans, do you want to be extra stealthy?
Being
Yes.
super stealthily open the door.
Okay. I open the door and I peek in.
You give me a stealth check.
14.
14. The door does not make any kind of creaking sound or anything like that. You peek in and it looks as though there is a small group of people in this large circular room that dips down, but directly
A small group of people?
yeah, like it's like maybe 4 people in front of you, well dressed, intent on what is happening down beneath them.
I think we should slip in.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any way we can get backstage?
In an amphitheater and we're at the top?
Not right now.
Like we could sneak down through the people and be like, oh, excuse us, our seats are down here.
It does seem like everybody is very still watching. But we can try.
No, we can just stay lined up against the back wall.
Yeah.
Back wall is our best bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
wanna
can be near
sneak
the
in.
door, that way in case we have to slip out quick.
Yeah, and then we call Sally and then we're out.
Okay. Hoods up.
All right.
Okay. I'll put our hoods up.
You all start walking in
Slip
through the
in.
door. Give me stealth checks.
14.
7.
7.
7. You all start walking in, and Beans, you walk in pretty stealthily. You see one of the people that's like watching down there. You see like a tall man, Elvin, turns with a big mustache, turns around, is like, oh, looks at you all and just turns back to watching what is happening.
Okay.
All right. You are now in this, you see, similar to the outside, this kind of layer of circular path continues around. It makes a full circle from left to right. And you see more people standing kind of at this rail at the top, looking down at something happening below. You hear now like a voice speaking more clearly now. What do y'all want to do?
What is it saying?
You hear, it sounds as though you don't hear any like buzzwords or anything. It sounds as though they're like maybe either like taking attendance or like speaking of happenings in the realm.
Should we try to get like any sort of new position?
We could try to go down a few levels, but
I like being next to the door.
Getting out will be harder. Can I look around to see like, do we recognize anybody who's up here?
Yeah. Do you want to like go down? Like, do you want to look down into the
I
area,
think I want to like
keep around?
Oh, can I do both? Like, I want to look around, but also like peek down to see like who are the people we know and where are they?
Exactly.
And see who's on stage talking.
Give me a perception check, and all of you can do this as well.
8. I have rolled like 3 5s in a row.
I got a 12.
6. I also rolled a 5.
For a 12 as the highest, you look down and you see this cone-shaped theater with these rows layering down into a center area. And at the center is this like this dais. Is that how you dais?
Either one, I think.
Yeah, I'll say dais. Dais sounds cooler. This dais. They're like this large rotunda with this open ceiling. There are about 100 people seated in this bowl area. There are these the high ceiling with white marble pillars with lines of gold filling the cracks. The dais is made of, on the center at the bottom of this bowl, is made of black marble with the symbol of the Golden Order, which is 4 humanoids raising a hammer together. At the bottom of the bowl, you see kind of like added in seats, you see the 4 headmasters sitting with each other. You see behind them, you see 3 figures, one of them looking very familiar. I'll say you need to roll like either like change position or roll a higher perception check to really get a good look at those people.
What about Margie? Didn't roll a perception check. Can she roll or try to change perception?
I'll say somebody can get a help action from Margie.
I think Beans should get the help action from Margie.
Okay, I think I change position and like excuse me.
Yeah, it's like pretty crowded.
Yeah, I think I like scooch between some people to try to get a better look at those people that are behind the headmasters. Okay. Perception?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. I'll say you get a much better view of what's going on. The people behind, you see a goblin who is standing. He has like very, very thin glasses. Like his eyes are bigger than his like rectangular thin glasses. He is wearing a black trench coat. You see next to him sitting down is this large orc with a mohawk and also a trench coat. And then you see sitting next to the 2 of them with dark hair and a like strand of white hair peeking out is someone in a mask with a black owl mask with no beak with like angular features.
Oh my god.
You also see sitting off, also on the bottom row, and a kind of like not along with like these rows of 100 people sitting in his own special seating as an advisor is Timanus Ruidon. You see in his pale blue robes. You see the man speaking right now is this very, very old dwarven man, long beard that touches the floor. And you do see that he ends his speaking and refers to someone who is sitting relatively close to Timanus Ruidon, but you see this man stands up, and you see the man in the vision alongside Timus Ruidon and Governor Frey and Lord Booger. You see this man with dark skin, long dreads, peppery beard, stands up and begins walking towards the dais. And he is referred to as Lord Rafa of the House of Cloud.
Rafa of the House of Cloud. I think Beans elbows both of you guys.
What are you thinking, Esta?
Is Moray's last name Cloud?
Moray's last name is Cloud.
This is insane.
Holy shit.
This is insane.
Beans like elbows both of you guys. I'm like, isn't that the guy from the thing?
Yeah. It's Moray's dad, I guess. Or like uncle.
Okay. Fucking crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
What if she's here right now?
She might be. Maybe he it's like a situation with Esta where she's supposed to be like the vessel of Hyperia or whatever.
Well, I guess we should just keep watching, right?
What else can we do?
You could throw a bean on the stage.
No, wait. If we're in an amphitheater, couldn't I, realistically, if I really got a good throw on this bean, throw it so it sailed all the way down onto the stage?
It would not be hard. It would not be hard.
Okay.
I will also say
back pocket.
around
Prep the bean in case things get really crazy.
Yeah. You see, Lord Rafa of House Cloud starts walking up towards the dais. You see more things you see are around on your level. You are kind of the uppermost level, the top of the stairs that lead down. There are tons of people. You would imagine aristocrats, people whose interest is in the Golden Order. There are many people here. You do not see the Cani. You don't see Trax.
But that's a good thing.
Yeah. You also see Sunshine Knights around this top layer. You see them at the bottom. You see them along some of the stairs. And you can assume that there may be more that you do not see.
Okay, let's just watch, but Sawyer, keep the bean in case.
Okay, bean at the ready.
Okay.
You see Lord Rafa walks up, or Lord Cloud walks up to the center of the dais. He takes his time. He analyzes everyone in the crowd. There is some murmuring. You do see with a 16 beans. I will say you see he is carrying a kind of booklet of some type. And you see on the booklet there is a symbol. And it is a symbol that has been described to you, but you haven't seen. And it is a symbol version of the Golden Order, but the outer circle that encircles the four is a sun.
We've seen that, right?
Which is described as the tattoo that Sabina has.
I relay that information to you guys.
And then Lord Cloud starts to speak, and he addresses the crowd and says, "People of the Order, for more than 70 years I have labored in my life's purpose to bring the people of Eldravale into a time of peace, into a time of prosperity. Our greatest strength as a people is community, and the strongest bond that can supersede individual differences in our communities, in my belief, is religion. We have built churches, ordained thousands of priests, fed the hungry, and brought Hyperia's light to dark corners of Eldravale. Now, I want to address any concerns. The gods that live among the plains are powerful, yet fickle. They hide and only intervene with mortal affairs when it conveniences them. I propose to you, my doubters, consider the possibility of working directly with a god in a mutualistic relationship. The light and worship we have raised throughout the realm is so powerful, Hyperia has offered to join in a partnership with our order. All of this may sound bizarre, and I hear you. This possibility may be too good to be true, but I ask you simply wait for this evening. When she arrives, Hyperia will appear and treat with us in the Golden Garden. Today will be the result of years of planning, a project created by Lord Booger, Lord of Stormbreak, and I, over the course of 70 plus years before the Interplanar War. We like to call this project Golden Sun. And tonight I ask you to join us in the garden. And lastly, I will add this. to any of you to not offer their patience to at least hear Our Lady speak, I charge you to wait. And there are eruptions amongst the crowd. Just people screaming, shouting. This seems to be a tense subject. This man offering the order work directly with a god. Some people saying that this is impossible. Doubters shouting that like this will never happen. People saying like false god.
Whoa.
There are a lot of disagreement happening, and Lord Cloud returns to his seat, and it seems as though his turn speaking has concluded. You do hear a lot of commotion happening, and people entering through some of like the doors towards the bottom of the stage, and like speaking to other members of the Golden Order. People walking up to Timonus, someone speaking in his ear, and people seem to be confused. It's like Sunshine Knights like stream out of the this great hall and outwards, and you hear loud screams and shouts of the treant, and you hear loud like guttural noises. What do y'all want to do now?
Maybe we duck out the door.
I think we have to go back and...
Let's go to the small tower.
Yeah.
I think Moray's in there.
I think let's go.
Who was yelling behind the door?
I don't know, but I think in the
office.
in the little garden tower, I think that's Moray, and they're going to combine Hyperia's soul into her, and then she's going to commune with everyone in the garden.
I kind of like the small tower idea. I just feel like there were guards already up in the office. Like, we can't go back.
Yeah,
Okay,
we can't get to
okay.
the office because that's where the Ent is.
Small tower?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe by that time the Ent will escape the office, and nobody will want to go back there because that's where it came
Exactly.
from.
I
And
think
then we sneak in.
I think the Ent is wrecking the Ruidon
Guys,
tower
this
right
Ent could be big. It is big, but it could be big.
This could be big for us.
Yeah, I reached out to hold Margie's hand.
She give me a persuasion check.
19.
19. She holds onto your hand. There is like a feeling there of like hesitancy, but like assurance, and like she firmly grasps your hand.
Are you okay?
No,
Sorry about the Ent, the bean thing.
it's okay. I kind of don't have the perspective to look back too far, but also further than like 5 feet ahead of me.
Got it. What do you think about small tower?
I don't know. I guess that's our best lead right now.
Okay.
You all start walking out.
I'm really glad you're here with us. Really glad.
I'm glad that you're here with me too.
Here with me.
Here with you.
Yeah. That's what I meant too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all start walking out of the door. You all start like leaving the doors to go back to the buttress.
Yep.
On that bridge that leads towards the castle that Esther's father took here, you see on that bridge, you see the treant fighting a large figure. It seems to be in blue armor, and it's like got a grotesque purpley greenish hue. He's like bald, and it's got a huge like sword, and is fighting this tree.
Zombie Kurd.
Oh my god.
And then you see walking towards you is the mirror image of Kurd. You see Schmear, who is basically Kurd. You know, Kurd had like blonde hair on one side, brown hair on the other, green and blue eye. He is just Kurd, but switched. And you see him walking towards you three. Well, he's like walking around the outer edge to like go towards a door that leads down, but then he turns and sees the three of you. Give me perception checks as more people start leaving this area, as like this scene starts happening.
2.
13.
3.
You see a lot of people streaming out of this room. Things are happening so fast. Schmear starts charging towards you three as he like points to you three and starts running at you, and then you think you see more people you know. You think you see climbing aboard, but like atop buttresses. You think you see the three canine siblings. You think you see somewhere in the corners movement of furry creatures, and you think you see other members of people that you know, and everyone like failed their perception checks, but you know certain down deep in that there are people probably from every faction here at this place that are hiding just as much as you are, and also other people in this castle that were attending this event. Shmir starts walking towards the three of you. You think you see all these people, and that is where we'll end the session.
Oh. Oh my god.
Not a bad idea. Or we can all just grab him and throw him off.
Yeah, let's do
My
it.
God.
Let's push him down the amphitheater.
No, off the side of the.
Oh yeah, are we right by the
We're
edge?
not in the amphitheater anymore. We left.
Yeah.
We ran. All that happened outside the door.
Yeah, you walked out the doors.
He's
to go
on the
towards
Oh my
bus.
god,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
I think we could grab him and throw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Ent is on the bridge that we need to take to get back to the garden.
I mean, you can go on the buttress, but I mean, now that Shmir has seen you, he'll probably be like attacking you some way, so you have more risk of falling.
I'm not worried.
down.
We can. Okay.
We're all gonna grab him and throw him.
Yeah, we're gonna grab him and throw him, and then we got to get to. I think that Moray is it. Okay, it's for the study break.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for listening to Gals and Goblins. Tune in next week to hear a study break. And then the week after that to hear some shit start going down.
Yeah. Get tickets to our live show. Join the Discord. Hang out with us in there. You can get merch at our website, and you can see a bunch of silliness on our social media.
the live show is literally this coming Saturday.
If you've been procrastinating, if you've been putting it off, get your tickets now. If you're traveling or you're already in Austin, then, get your tickets. But if you've been putting off your live stream tickets because you're like, I don't need to get those. They're live stream tickets. They're never going to run out. Now you actually have to get them today. So do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And follow us on Patreon. You get lots of juicy bonus content over there. And that's it.
Yeah.
Love you.
See ya.